I mean, his game speaks for himself, just like Jonathan Taylor last week. You know, he's a guy that you need to keep your eye on too, because if you don't play your cards right, you know, he can really get you in. So this week is another tough challenge for us. That we're up for the challenge, man, and we're excited about this challenge. This is a good team we're about to go face out there in LA. You know, we're ready to go. We're preparing each day for it, and you know, looking forward to it.
What do you remember from the matchup with Herbert 2 years ago, and how have you seen him change on tape?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, he's now considered one of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL league. Young, I mean, I don't know what they consider, I guess, first 3 years, but like he hasn't been looked like a young quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's put his team in a lot of situations to win. So, you know, much respect for him, and you know, hopefully he continues to grow and, you know, does what he needs to do after this week, and we get it going.
How is he different than some of the other quarterbacks? Obviously the two that you faced, but also the ones you faced at the end of last year.
I mean, you know, much respect for him. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, as a scheme offense, man, they set him up for success on every level. You know what I'm saying? He has guys on the outside, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, you know, that makes big plays, you know what I'm saying, who are matchup problems to some DBs. So that makes the rush even more detailed, you know what I'm saying, even more we got to get to him. So that's the challenge that we're looking forward to, is just winning our one-on-ones when we get an opportunity to, and make sure he feels us as much as he can if we don't get the sack, because he has a quick trigger and quick release. You know, he does a good job on reading out, you know, personnel from one side to another. So for us, is those opportunities that we want to live off of and get home.
How is Eckler different than Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler, the running back?
He's another good back. You know, someone that can sneak away at any moment. You know, he has good hands out of the backfield. He's explosive. He's a smaller guy, but he gets under his pads pretty well. So it's another challenge that we have to do, is stop the run to rush the passer. And so that we're up for that challenge as well. Every week, man, our main goal is to dominate the line of scrimmage. And with that being said, it's to stop the run.
Keep going.
No, I'm good.
When you were at Von Miller's passing camp, was Khalil, Joey Bosa, were they out there?
No.
No? Have you worked with either of them at all?
No.
Okay, all right. I was going to ask about, as a pass rusher, why are those two guys considered so elite?
I mean, because of the success they had. You know, Khalil was, you know, one of the best players in the National Football League at one point, and Joey was dang near right next to him. So, you know, when you have those type of two caliber players on one team, man, it makes them a threat. But it also, you know, we're up for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you have two guys like that, everybody has to be sounded football players. So, you know, it's just where's that weak point at? And for our offense, I think that we do a good job on finding those weaknesses and attacking those weaknesses. So I'm excited to see how our offense plays against this team. But, you know, not only is it for a challenge for them, man, I feel like as a defense, we can take this as a challenge. You know what I'm saying? They have, you know, arguably one of the best one of the best defenses by names and whatever. So for us, it's to outplay them, you know what I mean? And so that, with that being said, that's a challenge by itself, and that's something that we can work on right now to prepare for Sunday. And like I said, I'm up for that challenge. I know we all are, and we're ready to play Sunday.
Coach Peterson told us this morning about the so what, now what mentality, and it seems like especially this week there's a big emphasis on just moving on, even though it was a huge win.
Yeah. I mean, that happened, you know what I'm saying? That happened. I feel like if you keep dwelling on the good stuff or the bad stuff in the past, it's going to haunt up to you, you know, therefore, because now you're spending all your attention on something that's past, to now when you're living in the present, you're missing those fine moments that you had detailed back in that time. So you can't really look at your work and really say, dang, I did good, you know what I'm saying, and really, you know, just you can't specific. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you just can't live in that. You know what I'm saying? As a professional team and as us, we have to move forward. You know what I'm saying? We expect to win. Like I said, man, I think this team is built to win, so we expect to win. So we have to learn how to win and then learn how to move forward to get another one, and another one, and fight adversity when needed. So, I mean, that's our mentality. That's my mentality for sure. And we're ready for this challenge this week.